Good evening and welcome to Business News. My name is Okon Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes Channel 103 as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. In less than 48 hours, the present administration in some states and federal will be handing over to the next administration to pilot the affairs of the country. However, Nigerians are in high hopes that business and the economy will be more favorable to the masses after so many challenges in time past. Business News tonight will be looking at expectations of dealers of many businesses and market women in Uyo. We shall also highlight prices of staple food that is continually on the increase. All this and more formed our Business News Bulletin. It's Children's Day celebration. Please stay. Now, former Senate President Bukola Saraki has applauded Governor Udom Emmanuel for completing a good number of life-changing, life-enhancing projects in Akwa Ibom State. The former Senate President made this commendation during the inauguration of the maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility newly built at the Victor Ota International Airport, Uyo. Calvin Samuel reports.
Conceived in 2003 by the Victor Ota's administration, the maintenance, repairs and overhaul facility, which is described as one of its kind in this part of the world, was abandoned for years before the administration of Udom Emmanuel took over the cost for its completion.
The MRO, as conceived, is supposed to be a big money earner for Akwa Ibom State. And I was pained when it was abandoned. Governor Udom Emmanuel, I thank you for resuscitating and completing that.
We struggle with capacity to maintain our airplanes in other countries. At times you pack your airplane for 1 month to get an opportunity to maintain the airplane.
Bearing in mind the cost of servicing an airplane, the governor is optimistic that the facility will help generate huge revenue and jobs.
You build it with the airline in mind. This is part of our total approach to aviation development. That as you come in, a lot of you have known that we have already made deposit and we're in the process of getting deliveries of 10 A220-300 series of Airbuses that will run regional flights, run international routes, and some of the partnerships and collaborations we have with other foreign airlines. And you can only do that successfully if you have this kind of building.
In Nigeria, we're used to having magnificent edifices, and after a few years, you find out that maintenance becomes a problem. But I'd like to assure you that years after years, as God gives us grace to serve Akwa Ibom, we will ensure that this building remains in its optimal position and is maintained.
While inaugurating the project, the former Senate President Bukola Saraki expressed satisfaction with what Governor Udom Emmanuel has done with the government's resources in the past 8 years.
This is a project that has been thought about, long-term, short-term, thought about the youth, job creation, talked about sustainability, prosperity. That is when you know a leader who is thinking not only for today and for tomorrow.
Also inaugurated were the international terminal with the capacity to process 1.5 million passengers annually, the MRO with the parallel taxiway. From the Victor Ota International Airport, NTA News.
The Akwa Ibom State government has laid a sustainable foundation for future generations in the last 8 years. Governor Udom Emmanuel stated this in a message to the 2023 Children's Day celebration. Clement Bariku reports that the celebration was held at Uyo Township Stadium.
May 27 is a day every pupil and student look up to, and with the 2023 celebration, the children were happy to display their skills in cultural dances. The high point of the Children's Day celebration was the March Past competition.
Like choir masters and choir mistresses.
The Akwa Ibom State Children's Parliament also added color to the event. Governor Dom Emmanuel, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Emmanuel Okuwem, says the state government has already provided the needed foundation for the children to achieve their academic goals and urged parents to live up to their responsibilities.
So if your parents had sown a good seed by bringing you up, by providing you with creative parenting, guidance, counseling, mentorship, sense of purpose, direction, discipline, hard work, the fear of God, all those will stand you in good stead as you grow within the larger society.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Dr. Inia Diakpan, described the theme of this year's celebration, the state of the Nigerian children today, proper parenting for value reorientation and national consciousness, as apt. She commended Governor Dom Emmanuel for being the first to domesticate the child right law, thereby giving children in the state enough protection.
Your Excellency, you have not just stopped there. You have ensured that we have security in schools. That is why you have ensured that a lot of our schools are fenced so that people don't have, or criminals don't have a thoroughfare into our schools. Today, our children are taking exams free.
Result of the March Past competition saw Kings and Queens School taking first position with 82% in the primary school category, while in the secondary category, Cornelia Corneli College emerged winner with 75%. In Uyo, Clement Barikui, NTA News.
The Redeemed Christian Church of God, Akwa Ibom Province 5, has put together activities to mark the 2023 Children's Day celebration. With the theme, God's Masterpiece, the annual events brought together children from various parishes and saw them competing for several prizes. Umar Basirit captured it for NTA News.
23 Children's Day celebration seems to be early for the children of Redeemed Christian Church of God, Akwa Ibom Province 5. The event here with children in their numbers is a demonstration of their day, which kick-started with a march past featuring 7 zones of the province. Wife of Provincial Pastor of Akwa Ibom Province 5, Mrs. Christy Johnson Umorin, harps on the importance of the celebration.
Once in a year, we bring them together. We make them, apart from being in the school celebrating, we make them to come together and celebrate in the church also. And from here, we will teach them so many things about God. First of all, the first thing we teach them is that it's good to be first and not the last. Because at the end of this program, we give them gifts to say you've done well.
I want to pray that the Almighty God will stay in your life. You will live and you witness many, many more years. And as you grow older, you'll be getting deeper in the knowledge of God.
I'm just advising that these children, by the grace of God, they should forge ahead in every aspect of their lives, not minding what is happening in Nigeria, because they are coming up. And so I'm just praying that God will give them the grace that they will not, live in what we had done in the past.
And all these children, that the Almighty God will keep them and save them till next year, that we will have a program like this together.
The children could not hide their feelings.
I will say it's God. We are very, very happy. We didn't actually think we deserve this kind of trophy, but putting all the efforts together, everything that we had to do, the practice, coming out and the cooperation, it's actually worth it. We give glory to God.
I feel happy.
It's been a long process. We go over through many rehearsals, and to God be the glory, we got happy.
It was indeed celebration time. The celebration featured lots of thrilling performances by the children and saw champions emerging in various categories of the competitions. In Uyo, Umar Basadate, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Uyo Business News. More reports after this time out. Please stay with us.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
On to the rest of the news. Commissioner for Trade and Investment, Camillus Umo, has commended Governor Domi Emmanuel for making Akwa Ibom State an industrial hub with the inauguration of Dakada Tomato Paste Factory at Ekaritam, its local government area. Clement Barakwi reports. Moving on now to business news. As the Domi Emmanuel administration winds down in less than 36 hours, some okra sellers in some major markets in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, are appealing to the incoming government to render quick assistance through grants to women in the okra business. The disclosure from the stakeholders notes that the produce is profitable, but not without financial challenges. Business News correspondent Joy Obani interacted with the sellers on their challenges and profits.
It's seasonal. Like January, February, March, we are going to Okiboku, Head Bridge, to local government. From March, we are going to Umoya Bende, at Abia State. April, we are going to Port Harcourt, Kokana, Okoniland. On May, as we are now, we are going to Ayaraku. June, we are going to Uduma, Enugu. July, we are going to Delta State. August, September, we are going to come to buy okra. Then September, we are going back to Dupani here to buy okra. Then December, we are going to Adamawa State to buy okra. Then January, we are going to Kada, Jigawa State to buy okra.
Okra is a farm produce in the class of vegetables. The vegetable known in some English-speaking countries as lady's finger is consumed by many Nigerians due to its taste and different ways that it can be eaten by people.
We are selling 8,000 naira, 7,000 naira a basket or a bag. When you put for a bag, we put for baskets. It's 7,000 naira. It depends how we bought them.
The business is good.
500 and this one is 100 naira. If person price 400, I feel help am because money no dey.
This farm produce comes in different species from different parts of Nigeria. Some sellers of okra say the business is profitable.
It won't stay up to 3 days, it will spoil because of the fertilizer.
There is no okra in Akwa Ibom. The one way there is not too much to reach everybody.
The people also express difficulties they go through in the okra business.
Governor, we won't confuse say, make we plan as we don't be say, Dakada, I want make government help us, make it help farmers. So make it help us where we then market, make we get small money.
Need money, yeah, for this side so that we go plan. You buy the seed and plant it for this side.
Okra to many is cheap in the market and one of the easiest Nigerian soups to prepare, not hindered by seasons. In Oyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Back to our earlier reports on inauguration of tomato factory. Commissioner for Trade and Investments, Camillus Umo, has commended Governor Dom Emmanuel for making Akwa Ibom State an industrial hub with the inauguration of Dakada Tomato Paste Factory at Ekritam in its local government area. Clement Barikwi reports.
This week is the last in the lifespan of Governor Dom Emmanuel's administration, and it witnessed series of inauguration of economically viable projects, all of which are aimed at making life better for the citizenry. This is the turn of the people of its local government area, host of the Dakada Tomato Paste Factory, with a daily production capacity of 5 to 10 tons. Commissioner for Trade and Investment Camillus Umo, while giving an overview of the factory, says it will reduce the importation of tomato paste into the country and generate employment for the people.
If we take that the trailer is about 1.5 tons, it means a 911 truck will have the capacity on a 10-hour work shift, to take 4 trailers per day of processing. So it means whatsoever amount of tomato is grown, is produced in Akwa Ibom, this facility, and in the adjoining states, this facility has the opportunity, has the capacity to upload, to uptake everything that is making.
Governor Dom Emmanuel, while inaugurating the factory, notes that it is part of effort to take the youth of the street into meaningful engagement. He charged the people to take charge and maximize every opportunity offered by the project.
My duty is to create an enabling environment. It is your duty as the youth, as the women, to make use of what we've created, to make wealth for yourself. This is where whatsoever you don't consume, instead of allowing it to waste, that's the essence of this factory.
Apart from generating employment for technical and non-technical staff, the factory is expected to create indirect employment for over 10,000 grower farmers who will be supplying tons of tomato fruit daily to the factory. From its local government area, Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Scumbia fish is one source of protein consumed by some Nigerians due to its nutrients and affordability in recent time. Sellers and buyers of this fish are lamenting on the high cost of this protein. Business News correspondent Joy Ubani visited some markets in Oyo, reports that citizens are calling for government intervention in the high cost of staple food in Nigeria.
Scumbia fish is one source of protein widely eaten by people due to its nutritional benefits. This fish comes in different species and sizes, namely Titus, mackerel, and the popular scumbia fish. Research shows that this fish is a low-fat, contains high-quality protein with vitamins A, B2, and vitamin D, with good cholesterol, calories, and omega-3 fatty acids that's vital for the health. However, scumbia oftentimes is patronized by low-income earners, but in recent times, the price of this fish, according to the sellers and buyers, have skyrocketed in the market due to its high demand.
Before we used to buy fish 200, 150, but now fish now is some fish get 800. Even me, as I'm studying now, I'm afraid of such things.
It's the size. Like this size now is 1-2. This small one is 350, 400. It depends the size of the fish. Before it was 250, 200, you get this small one. This big one, before it was 500, 600. But it's so costly now. Very costly. Even in the cool room where we used to buy it, before we are buying 15,000, now it's 25,000, 30,000 a carton.
One is from 800 naira. The least of it is 800 naira. Then the biggest one is 1,000 naira. The type of fish is original scumbia. The price of one carton is 45,000 for one carton. Then this type is Titus. The price of this one is 35,000. This one sardine. The price of it for one carton is 25,000 for one carton.
Some say the fish is most preferable due to the affordability.
Scumbia, because of even kids, they prefer it because there's not much bone. Even old men, they don't want something like meat that will be disturbing them on their teeth. Yeah, that is why sometimes we go on scumbia.
It's very good in the body. People like fish more than meat because it's a proteinous food. Let me say it's fish, but it has protein on it. And it's good for elderly people more than the children.
They are appealing to relevant authorities to look into exploitation costs affecting sources of protein in the market, as it is affecting the masses daily.
The government to come in so that the price will come down, please.
It's very costly. They should help us about this thing to come down. It's very costly for us. Even the buyers are complaining. They are complaining. Some will come, they can't be able to afford common fish.
Scumbia fish to many is very nutritious and it can be fresh or roasted. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
States in the southern parts of the country are well known for the cultivation of cassava, a predominant staple food eaten all year round. And Akwa Ibom State is not an exception. Successive efforts by the government in the distribution of cassava stems to increase yield has proven results, yet Gari, often referred to as meal for common man, is still not affordable. Evelyn Badu Ekbu seeks to find out reasons for this.
The price of gari, one of the most consumed staples in Nigeria, is often eaten as cassava flakes or made in form of swallows, known as eba in Yoruba parlance. The price of this widely enjoyed meal has continued to soar in the past few years in Akwa Ibom State, irrespective of government's efforts through the distribution of cassava stems every planting season to boost its cultivation. Gari, which widely considered as a meal for the poor man, sold at 4 cups for 200 naira, is now 1 cup for 100 naira, which makes it a meal for the rich due to its high cost.
It's very nice business. Okay. Only thing disturbing us now because of the money. When you buy the goods, maybe you don't have money. There is no money in the town. So when you bring the goods, you sell very fast and go to the market.
I'm not even comfortable with that because a household of about 5 people, big boys, you buy more than 1,000 for a meal. So it's not comfortable at all.
Consumers and marketers of Gari speak on possible reasons for the increase.
Now it's 82,000 a bag. It's too basic now. This Gari is from Ogubra, not the Ogocha direct. We have two different of Gari here. The one of what I'm selling here is very expensive, it's more than Ogocha one. This one is Ogubra, which you can keep. How long will you keep it? It will not give you any problem. It's very nice to making a bag. That's why this one is expensive. Number two, because of your Gari stick now, they cut the way down farm. Then after finish farming, between on the next week of first week of July, maybe Gari will come up again. It's like when things be like that because of the fall, expenses of the fall, the thing affecting our business. Because a place we normally pay on 500 now, we are paying up to 1,500 now.
They say that farmers are cultivating now. Yes, that farmers are cultivating, so they don't have enough time to process the Gari for us.
Is the weather condition also a contributory factor?
Right now, because of the water, too much of water in the soil will kill the cassava. Moreover, you have many pits, we can chop the cassava. The cassava cannot grow in Akwa Ibom.
Consumers are calling on price regulatory agencies to live up to expectation to stall the rising cost of Gari, so that the poorest of the poor can afford to buy one of Nigeria's favorite staple with ease. In Uyo, Evelyn Badu Epo, NTA News.
That report on Gari concludes our business news package tonight. Remember, to be a star, join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. I remain Okundem. Goodbye.